Good evening. Being 7 p.m., I'll call to order the McHenry County Board regular meeting of February 17th, 2026, and Mr. Kunkel will lead us in the pledge this evening.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And for our invocation this evening, we have Reverend Tom Went from Unity Spiritual Center of Woodstock.
Thank you. I invite us each to pray to or from the highest power in each of our lives as we see and believe that power, however we name it. And so I begin this prayer with gratitude. Gratitude for the hard work that these elected officials before us devote to their positions and the responsibilities attendant to those positions. Let us be grateful that the late hours, interrupted schedules, and weekends they endure, the committee meetings they lead or attend, the numerous casual conversations they are part of, and the phone calls, texts, and emails they know so well, produce the results that not only benefit the residents of McHenry County, but also those who visit and do business here. From the highest thoughts within us, let's say thank you to each of these devoted individuals for their commitment and dedication to do what's right for this county. In closing this time of gratitude, let's pray for the continued commitment, their stamina, good health, balanced or at least somewhat balanced lives necessary for these elected officials to continue the path of doing what's right for McHenry County. In sincere gratitude, amen.
Before we get started, I'd just like to begin this meeting with a moment of silence in honor of the Reverend Jesse Jackson, who marched alongside Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and devoted his life to the fight for equality, not just in the Chicagoland area, but across the nation. Thank you. Clerk, could you please call the roll?
Altoff. Here. Campbell. Here. Collins. Here. Gadamuller. Here. Greeno. Here. Hendricks. Here. Kaminsky.
Present.
Kearns.
Here.
Krieger. Kunkel.
Here.
Sager. Shorten.
Here.
Scala.
Present.
Smith.
Here.
Sullivan.
Here.
Thomas.
Here.
Van Hoff.
Present.
Von Bergen.
Here.
We have 15 present.
Okay, having a quorum, I will entertain a motion to allow Ms. Krieger and Mr. Shorten to attend remotely. Ms. Altoff makes the motion, Ms. Campbell seconds. Ms. Krieger, could you state your reason for attending remotely, please?
Medical.
Mr. Shorten, could you state your reason, please?
I'm down in Springfield conducting county business, making lobbyist visits with the McHenry County Council of Governments.
Okay, with that, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion carries. Next, I'll entertain a motion to adopt the agenda. Mr. Scala makes a motion, Mr. Gadamuller seconds. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Against?
Aye.
Motion carries. Next, I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes of previous meetings. Mr. Scala makes the motion, Mr. Gadamuller seconds. Any discussion or changes? Ms. Greeno?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I move to amend the January 20th, 2026 minutes under zoning petitions 10A, zoning consent agenda to accurately reflect the following. Point of order, beginning 3103, Member Collins raised a point of order objecting to Member Greeno's remote attendance as non-conforming to county board rules. The chair ruled on the point of order, terminated Member Greeno's participation, and disconnected Member Greeno without allowing an appeal of the ruling, an appeal of the decision of the chair, discussion by the body, or recorded vote. This ensures the minutes are complete and compliant with the open meetings transparency requirements. Thank you.
Okay, this is the clerk's territory. He records the minutes, so I'd defer to the
We
clerk.
need a second.
she made a.
Is there a second?
You made a motion? Second, Mr. Kunkel. Any discussion on this motion? Seeing none. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Against? Could I see a show of hands for the ayes, please? The motion does not carry.
And I also have some materials to hand out to the board on this.
Okay, so we have a motion and a second to approve the minutes of previous meetings. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Against? Motion carries. Good evening. I have several items to report to the county board before we move on to tonight's agenda. I would like to start by thanking everyone for their kind words regarding the 2026 State of the County address I delivered at the Committee of the Whole meeting on Thursday. We had a lot of accomplishments to be proud of in 2025, and I look forward to working with you to accomplish even more in 2026. A week from tomorrow, on Wednesday, February 25th, North Point Development and the Housing Opportunity Development Corporation will be cutting the ribbon on Taylor Place, the latest success story of our advanced McHenry County initiative. This project, which will offer quality workforce housing to individuals and working families, received $800,000 in advanced funding to help it get off the ground after 3 years of planning and work. If you wish to attend, please RSVP by this Friday. Email Deputy County Administrator Alicia Schuler for contact information. Once again, the Regional Office of Education is looking for generous, community-minded sponsors to help send the winner of the upcoming McHenry County Regional Spelling Bee to the 2026 Scripps National Spelling Bee in Washington, D.C. at the end of May. Any local businesses, individuals, or civic groups that would like to help send McHenry County Spelling Bee champion to an unforgettable, once-in-a-lifetime experience can contact Kim Walters at the ROE's office at 815-334-3039 or by email at kdwalters@mchenrycountyil.gov. And speaking of community sponsors, the McHenry County Department of Health is looking for local businesses, churches, libraries, governments, and civic organizations to serve as donation sites for the upcoming 7th annual Operation Dropbox for veterans. Once again, our health department is teaming up with Lake County to hold the drive to collect goods for veterans and their families. I talked about Operation Dropbox in my State of the County address and how it smashed records last year. Let's make this 2026 drive even better. You can sign up through April 7th to be a drop-off site by visiting the Health Department website at mcdh.info and clicking on the Operation Dropbox on the side menu. Early voting for the March 17th primary has begun at the McHenry County Election Center in Woodstock. The center will be open for voting from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. weekdays through March 16th. 11 more early voting locations across the county will open starting March 2nd. And finally, this evening, I want to thank our employees and the Wellness Committee for taking the time to create more than 300 handmade Valentines for the residents of Valley High Nursing and Rehabilitation Center. On Valentine's Day Saturday, I joined State's Attorney Randy Freese, County Clerk Joe Terrio and his wife Karen, Coroner Michael Reen, Circuit Clerk Kathy Keefe, and Sheriff's Office Sergeant Eric Woods to visit Valley High and personally deliver them. It was a big hit, and Valley High's residents felt loved and appreciated. And again, thank you to our employees and the Wellness Committee for making their day. And that concludes my report for tonight. Do any members have comments tonight? Ms. Campbell.
Yes, thank you, Chairman. Last month, the County Board approved the 2050 Comprehensive Plan. As the County Board liaison to the Plan Commission, I would like to highlight the importance of this document and to thank the many individuals who helped to make it happen. The 2050 Comprehensive Plan is first and foremost a land use plan, a strategic long-range plan that identifies proposed future land use throughout unincorporated McHenry County and serves as the basis for zoning and land use decisions. Proper planning of land use is critical to meeting the county's goals of protecting our agricultural and natural resources and ensuring environmental sustainability while meeting future development needs and community interests. Comprehensive plans are by their very nature broad in scope. So in addition to the land use component, it serves as a framework for policy making around all aspects of development, such as housing, transportation, economic development, energy infrastructure, and so on. It is not a mandate, nor does it dictate specific outcomes. Rather, it offers a vision, recommends goals, identifies challenges and opportunities, and recommends potential solutions to help guide future action. It is a living document and can be adapted as needs change. This was a multi-year process and would not have been possible without the dedicated commissioners and county staff who worked tirelessly to get this over the finish line, as well as community members who provided valuable input. It took countless hours of hearings, meetings, reviews, edits, more edits, and community engagement to get this massive project ready for adoption. In its last year, commissioners agreed to meet monthly instead of quarterly in order to keep the project on track. I want to thank Commission Chair Mary Donner for her commitment to this project, for keeping members engaged, and for her community outreach efforts at the county fair. She brought passion and dedication to the role, and for that we are grateful. A huge thank you also to the other commissioners, including Charlie Eldridge, who served as vice chair, Patricia Grant, treasurer, Vern Sisson, Ali Salazar, Garrett Anderson, Perry Moy, Michelle Thimios, Taylor Johnson, Randall Zaleski, and Nancy Glissman. In addition to myself, as an ex officio members included Adam Wallen, Director of Planning and Development, Melissa Adamson, Public Health Administrator, and Scott Hennings, Assistant Director of Transportation. Thank you.
Thank you. Seeing no further member comment, we do have special recognition tonight for our emergency management volunteers, and Ms. Campbell will read the proclamation.
Thank you. Whereas the McHenry County Emergency Management Agency would like to present service awards to 11 of its volunteers, honoring emergency services volunteers. Whereas volunteers are essential to the strength, preparedness, and resilience of McHenry County, contributing their time, skills, and dedication to protect lives, property, and the well-being of our communities. And whereas the Emergency Services Volunteers program of the McHenry County Emergency Management Agency provides trained, committed volunteers who support emergency preparedness, response, recovery, mitigation, and community resilience initiatives throughout the county. And whereas these volunteers willingly serve during emergencies and disasters, supporting training and exercises, assist partner agencies, and contribute to public outreach, logistics, and operational support, often behind the scenes without expectation of recognition. And whereas volunteer service reflects the highest ideals of public service, civic responsibility, and community leadership, strengthening McHenry County's ability to prepare for, respond to, and recover from all hazards. And whereas McHenry County recognizes that meaningful volunteerism deserves formal acknowledgement and celebration at the local level, honoring individuals whose service has made a measurable and lasting impact on the safety and resilience of our communities. And whereas McHenry County has established a tiered service recognition framework to acknowledge varying levels of sustained volunteer commitment based on verified hours of service during the recognition period. The Bronze Service Award for 100 or more hours of service is for Ryan Broussard, Scott Cash, Rick Garcia, Pamela Campworth, Alan Lubo, Bill Pickett, Jim Rospopo, Rick Sluzin, John Zeltz, and Susan Zvezitsky. The Silver Service Award for 250 or more hours of service goes to Timothy Sparkman. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed that the McHenry County Board hereby recognizes and honors the emergency services volunteers of McHenry County for their outstanding service, commitment, and dedication. And be it further proclaimed that the McHenry County Board hereby recognizes those volunteers who have achieved the bronze and silver levels of service and commends them for their individual and collective contributions to emergency management and community resilience. And be it further proclaimed that the McHenry County expresses its sincere appreciation to all emergency services volunteers for their countless hours of service and their invaluable contributions to the safety and preparedness of our communities. And be it further proclaimed that this recognition serves as a testament to the importance of volunteer service in McHenry County and encourages continued civic engagement, preparedness, and service to others. Commitment and dedication, along with the desire to serve, are part of what makes a volunteer great. These individuals have demonstrated the innate ability to assist their government and its residents in times of disaster and emergency. We are indebted to each for their service. Dated at Woodstock, Illinois, the 17th day of February, AD 2026.
Good evening. Tonight we are celebrating the contributions made by our emergency services volunteers. In doing so, thank you. In doing so, I am honored to recognize Tim Sparkman, one of our volunteers who recently passed away. Last year, Tim donated just over 252 hours by working a number of special events, responding to the scene of an incident, participating in out-of-county searches, conducting damage assessments, and delivering much-needed items to local food pantries. Tim shared with us not only his time, but his spirit. In fact, just last year, he was awarded the very first peer-to-peer award by his teammates. He showed us that true service is about empathy, action, and a commitment to helping others without expecting anything in return. Tonight, on behalf of the county, McHenry County EMA, and the community we serve, I am honored to present Tim's family with this silver award. Thank you for sharing him with us.
Okay, we proceed to zoning petitions. Do any members have items they'd like to remove from the zoning consent agenda? Seeing none, I'll entertain a motion to approve the zoning consent agenda. Ms. Altoff makes the motion. Mr. Smith seconds. Clerk, could you open the voting, please? Voting is open. Have all voted who wish?
Ms. Krieger, how would you like to be shown?
Yes.
Mr. Shorten, how would you like to be shown?
Yes.
Motion carries. Move on to the zoning regular agenda. I'll entertain a motion to approve item 10B1. Mr. Smith makes the motion, seconded by Mr. Collins. Mr. Smith?
Yeah, this is, I have two things on this. The first one is that this is a petition that's written in the affirmative. So if you are going to vote to uphold the ZBA's recommendation to deny, you would want to vote no. So a no vote would uphold the ZBA's recommendation to deny. The second thing is from me in that the ZBA was very thorough in their consideration of this petition and brought forward several approval standards that they felt were not met. So I will not be supporting this petition tonight. Thank you.
Mr. Scala?
Yeah, I just wanted to reiterate the comments that I made at the Committee of the Whole meeting that basically the standard for approval for a conditional use permit was not satisfied, and I couldn't agree more with 6 of the members and the 10 pages of comments they had regarding why this did not meet the conditional use standards. Thank you.
Ms. Greeno?
I just want to make sure that everyone's clear. To vote this down, we vote no.
Ms. Von Bergen?
Thank you. Being actively involved in the agriculture community and a strong supporter of family farms, I take these decisions seriously. We are in great need of additional processing facilities within our county. However, I do not believe this parcel is suitable for the conditional use permit being requested. There are far too many challenges with this property, including the easement in close proximity to a residential subdivision. These issues create real conflicts, and as a result, I do not believe the proposed use is a good fit for this location. Thank you.
Mr. Gottemoller?
Yes, one of the things that I would look at on this, and I am also opposed to this, and it's primarily because of the variations needed to get this done. And just the lack of road access in and of itself, to me, is a great concern. I can't imagine taking fire trucks or emergency equipment through a cemetery in order to get to this property. That's the reason you have minimum road frontages, is so that you can get emergency vehicles there. They can't get here. So I am a no vote.
Okay, seeing no further comment, clerk, could you open the voting, please? Voting is open. Have all voted who wish?
Mr. Shorten, how would you like to be shown?
A strong no.
And Ms. Krieger, how would you like to be shown?
No.
Motion does not carry. We'll move on to public comment. There are 2 who signed up to speak for public comment today, but plenty of names on this list. So I'm going to call on the 2 that signed to speak. And if anybody else on the list wishes to speak, please come up and line up over here. But for right now, first one up is going to be Kirk Donald. Just a reminder, the public comment is your opportunity to address the board. You'll have 3 minutes in which to do so, at which time the red light will come on in front of me. If you have not concluded your remarks, I would ask you to do so. So Mr. Donald, followed by Lloyd Everard.
Hello, my name is Kirk Donald, and I'm from Johnsburg. Last month, when I attended the county board meeting, a commentary was given about a family in Minneapolis that was caught in between an ICE operation and protesters in their van, which became filled with tear gas. The commentary encouraged us to speak up, step up, and take action. That's what I'm doing tonight in defense of ICE agents and against the fake news that permeates our society. The commentary sounded too simple and innocent to me, so I did some research. In this article by CNN, it states that the family in the van wasn't just passing through a neighborhood with an ongoing ICE/operation protest, but the parents actually got out of the van and mingled with the protesters for 45 minutes. In fact, the mother was questioned on a video as to why she was there, and she said, "We're going to kill the MFers." A few minutes later, tear gas grenades were thrown into the crowd, and according to the CNN article, it appears a tear gas canister goes off near her vehicle, not deliberately thrown under the van, as last week's commentary stated. While I'm genuinely sorry that this family had to endure this kind of trauma, a few more facts need to come to light, questioning the narrative put forth in last week's commentary. The mother in this case is still on parole for a robbery murder. She took part in 2019. And it should be mentioned that since the incident with the van, the family has raised over $170,000 through a GoFundMe fund. So I just wanted to give my opinion on the commentary last week. And it actually was an article by CNN. So thank you.
Lloyd Everard.
Hi, thank you. Lloyd Everard. I'm the president of the McHenry County Conservation District, and I'm here today to speak on behalf of Nora Zeller's appointment to the Board of Trustees. She's been serving, and I tell you, I know I have some friends up here that have been on the board. I served on the board, and I can tell you, she may be better than all of us. She is a phenomenal contributor. Her expertise that she brings is fantastic, her enthusiasm, and I highly recommend that you vote in the affirmative to reappoint her to the board. Thank you.
Did anyone else wish to speak? Seeing none, we'll move on to new and unfinished business. There's two items on new and unfinished business that require a supermajority vote because they are emergency appropriations. However, I will ask for a motion and a second to combine all items on the new and unfinished business unless somebody wanted to pull something off. Did anybody want to pull something off of here? Ms. Greeno?
Yes, Mr. Chair, I'd like to pull 13D.
We're pulling that already? So it's 13D and 13I that are going to be pulled off here. Mr. Smith?
Yep, 13K, please.
13K?
Yes.
So I'll ask for a motion to combine the entire new and unfinished business, less items 13D, I, and K. Mr. Scala makes that motion. Ms. Von Bergen seconds. Clerk, could you open the voting, please? Voting is open. Have all voted who wish?
Ms. Krieger, how would you like to be shown?
Yes.
Mr. Shorten, how would you like to be shown?
Yes.
Motion carries. Next, I'll entertain a motion to approve item 13D. Mr. Scala makes the motion, seconded by Mr. Collins. Discussion? Ms. Greeno?
Yes, and you did say D as in dog, not B as in boy, correct?
D, like David.
D, okay, thank you. Okay. I just wanted to make certain that it was clear on this that Valley High is not a part, it's a very nominal, if any, impact on the tax levy. That this is under, Valley High has just basically a placeholder in the tax levy, but that the remainder of these expenditures, which are over budget, is a 4.375 million impact over budget, and that it is very alarming, and that I know that we have no intentions of doing a look back this year, and that we have a lot of things in place as we're going forward that people are working on as far as the ADP software that's going to allow departments the opportunity to manage their expenditures and really get ahead of this, giving them a lot of insight in the decision making. and looking into what's going on. It's going to be very, very helpful. But also that we're already getting a handle on expenditures that may be impacted from ARPA that won't be moving ahead, or even looking at impacts that might be from COVID, but also looking at programs that aren't mandated and other expenditures. So it's February, we're working on this like right now in March, and that I know that this board is committed, but this 4.375, there's probably another 3 million, but we're gonna work hard, we're gonna do this. This needs to pass tonight, but we've got our eyes open, and that we're gonna protect the taxpayers of McHenry County. And I just wanted to make these comments and make sure that people, the discussion on Thursday, I think there was a little bit of shell shock, and maybe people didn't really know how to delve into this, but we want to have these open discussions. We want to be working hard at this and really be digging into this as we're going into the budget discussions starting now. Thank you.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, clerk, could you open the voting, please?
Voting's open.
Voting is open. Have all voted who wish?
Mr. Shorten, how would you like to be shown?
Yes.
And Ms. Krieger, how would you like to be shown?
Yes.
Motion carries. Next, I'll entertain a motion to approve item 13I. Mr. Scala makes the motion, seconded by Mr. Kearns. Any discussion? Seeing none, clerk, could you open the voting, please?
Voting's open.
Voting is open. Have all voted who wish?
Ms. Krieger, how would you like to be shown?
Yes.
Mr. Shorten, how would you like to be shown?
Yes.
Motion carries. Next, I'll entertain a motion to approve item 13K. Mr. Kearns makes the motion. Mr. Smith seconds. Any discussion? Mr. Smith.
Yeah, thank you. And I know I brought this up at DeKalb, and I watched the transportation meeting. I don't have any disagreement with that, with giving the jurisdiction of Fleming Road over to the village of Bull Valley. It's something they're very passionate about, that they want to keep rural in nature. I do remember very clearly the controversies when the county was going to try to widen it, cut trees down, put proper base in, culverts, etc., and change the nature of the road. But I don't think, I guess I'm a little cynical that with all this happening and the money involved, that we're still not, that this would be the end of our involvement with Fleming Road. I'm just a little cynical that that'll be. I feel that somewhere down the road, no pun intended, that they'll be looking at us for some type of intergovernmental agreement to help them with this. So just wanted that to be stated. Thank you.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, clerk, could you open the voting, please?
Voting's open.
Voting is open. Have all voted who wish?
Ms. Krieger, how would you like to be shown?
Yes.
Mr. Shorten, how would you like to be shown?
Yes.
Motion carries. Next, I'll entertain a motion to approve the appointments to the Emergency Telephone System Board, Ethics Commission, and the Conservation District as of February 17, 2026. Ms. Campbell makes the motion. Ms. Altoff seconds. Any discussion? Seeing none, clerk, could you open the voting, please?
Voting's open.
Voting is open. Have all voted who wish?
Mr. Shorten, how would you like to be shown?
Yes.
Ms. Krieger, how would you like to be shown?
Yes.
Motion carries. Do any standing committee chairs or liaisons have updates or reports for us tonight? Mr. Thomas?
Thank you, Chairman. McHenry County Conservation District is going to be holding 2 open houses for the 2040 plan, and encourage everyone to come out. Tomorrow night is the first one. It's from 5 to 7 at the Lost Valley Visitor Center, and then next Wednesday, March 4th, from 5 to 7 will be the second at the McHenry County College. Thank you.
Sure. I just want to mention, I did have a brief conversation with Elizabeth Kessler from the Conservation District this week. There was a little bit of confusion at the Committee of the Whole meeting regarding whether the Conservation District was going to be looking for new bonds. They are not at this time, so just wanted to clarify that and thank the Conservation District for the hard work that they do. Ms. Greeno?
Yes, as your liaison to the McHenry County Workforce Innovation Board, I have a brief update from the 7:30 a.m. January 21st meeting. The board certified 2 important workforce training programs. They recertified the Training U Certified Manufacturing Associate Program, which continues to provide a strong entry-level foundation for manufacturing careers. And they gave initial approval to McHenry County College's new Sterile Processing Technician Program. This is a non-credit program for the McHenry County Vocational Center, complete with a 400-hour hands-on internship. Other key updates include upcoming public comment on refreshed 4-year local and regional workforce plans, with added emphasis on supporting migrant services, workforce Pell Grants, and SNAP recipients, along with progress on next year's partner agreement, the formation of an apprenticeship task force, with its first meeting coming in early February, and a productive roundtable focused on helping unhoused individuals overcome employment barriers. 3 RFPs are currently open for one-stop operator, adult career services, and youth services, and we already have volunteers lined up to review proposals, Kurt Beer, Mark Picos, and myself. We also had 2 member transitions. Charlene Shoklad is retiring in March, and Bonnie Ungaro stepping in, and Catherine Jones has also transitioned off with Jake Homuth, now representing McHenry County College. On a personal note, big congratulations are to our WIB director, Jake Rohn, who recently earned his PhD in Industrial and Organizational Psychology from Adler University, and it's well-deserved. The next WIB meeting is March 18th at 7:30 a.m. That's my update. Thank you, and I'm happy to take any questions after tonight's meeting.
Ms. Campbell?
Yes, just quickly, the Emergency Management Agency, the Local Emergency Planning Committee, and the Coordinating Council are having their quarterly meeting this Thursday. It begins at 1:30. With the Planning Committee, and then the Coordinating Council follows after about 15 minutes. And we are in the Regional Training Center at 655 Village Hall Drive, Cary, and people are welcome to come, and especially members of the community. If you know of anybody who might be interested, Dave and Brooke are working really hard, and Pete, to get more participation from the community. So, thank you.
Mr. Smith?
Yeah, thank you. I just wanted to mention that the enterprise zone meeting for tomorrow morning is not going to happen, and it's going to be rescheduled. And I don't know that scheduled date. Do we have a date yet, Scott, or not? It's going to be for next week one day, so if you don't have it, that's fine. And I'm not sure it is set yet.
I believe it's next Wednesday.
It's next Wednesday?
I believe so.
We got Dan up here telling me it's next Wednesday, so if you just look for it there, because I know you'll all attend. Come on, guys.
We'll confirm next Wednesday. It is next Wednesday, thank you. That's why we have good IT. We know everything.
Thank you. Moving on to the routine consent agenda. Do any members have items they'd like to remove from the routine consent agenda? Seeing none, I'll entertain a motion to approve the routine consent agenda. Mr. Scala makes the motion. Mr. Kern seconds. Clerk, could you please open the voting? Voting is open. Have all voted who wish?
Ms. Krieger, how would you like to be shown?
Yes.
And Mr. Shorten, how would you like to be shown?
Yes.
Motion carries. Under ordinances, we have 2 for review, 1 for action, so I will entertain a motion to approve item 17B1. Mr. Scala makes the motion, seconded by Mr. Smith. Any discussion? Seeing none, clerk, could you open the voting, please? Voting is open. Have all voted who wish?
Mr. Shorten, how would you like to be shown?
Yes.
And Ms. Krieger, how would you like to be shown?
Yes.
Motion carries. Mr. Hartman, you got a report for us tonight?
Just one item, your strategic plan report card has been updated. I would encourage you to go onto the county's website under the strategic plan banner and take a look at the accomplishments that you've done so far under our strategic plan. We're very proud of this document because it keeps us on track and in alignment with that strategic plan that you worked hard to adopt.
Thank you. With that, I will entertain a motion to adjourn. Mr. Scala makes the motion, seconded by Mr. Thomas. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Against?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Aye.
Guess we'll stay. Didn't they say no?